It's saved. Don't worry, everyone. We have audio now. What I was saying that you couldn't hear is that we're on twitch.tv/Total War. You might have noticed, if you've got a keen eye, that we're not Total War official anymore because we changed it. How exciting is that? It's a big upgrade, Nico. Of course, I'm Tom. You all know me. And we're joined here by Nico, who's one of the developers who worked on Shadow and the Blade.
Yep, exactly. Yeah.
That's it. You're Nico. What's your official job title?
Game designer, just flat game
Look
designer.
at that. Perfect timing. Perfect timing.
Oh, it looks beautiful.
You know what, though? I feel really out of breath. 2 reasons. One is that I sprinted in here with my coffee and nearly fell over. And the other is I haven't had a chance to breathe yet. Epidus said, Tom, what do you use in your hair? Not strand out of place. Today, to be fair, hair is doing okay. There's some key tips to it. Should we jump into the content? People are probably dying to see it. Who cares? Let's talk about my hair for a little bit. I wear a hat first, which flattens it. And then I put some product in. It's called like Fish or something. Not sponsored, by the way. Other hair products are available. And then I put some hairspray on it. Nice and simple. What about you, Nico? You're for the tied back look.
Yeah, exactly. I have long hair, so
Yeah.
that's one of the main reasons why I was a principal designer for Malus. And then I also like to have my hood on. That was the other reason to Snikch Malus. That's the perfect combination for me.
This all makes sense, yeah. Bit of
get into the role, get into the design of it.
You're a method designer.
Huh?
You're a method designer, like method actors.
Well, yeah.
You know, like
yeah.
method actors where they have to live their character. You do the same thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Lewis Cypher saying, you put fish into your hair. Yep, correct. That's it. So if you refresh this page, Nico,
Yeah. Let's get
hopefully we can see the stream. Maybe. Nick, is the stream on main YouTube?
Oh, they're gonna confuse the shit out of me when you say Nick constantly.
Yes, it is, yeah. But I'll call you Nico.
Okay, yeah, okay, that is the code.
Nick.
Perfect.
Myself? I'll call him Nick.
Yeah.
Who's the right guy? Nico's the right guy. Yeah, he likes your Warhammer 1 shirt. That is a classic.
Yeah, that is a classic, and I'm always happy to put that out. I always remember the initial trailer for Warhammer 1. Ah,
it is an iconic
It's such a beauty.
For me, though, I don't like that T-shirt.
You don't like? Oh,
I hate to break it to you. Now, I'm actually just getting a bit hot. I'm not trying to brag about my own T-shirt, especially as it's not one of our own. Thanks to whoever said. Thanks to whoever said that I've got Dr. Disrespect mustache, because that's my inspiration. Yeah, touching that slick daddy. It's too funny. Stagger said, have you always had a green screen? We have, but what happened is we had a new person, Nick, not Nico, start, and he's just improved the general aura of the streams.
quality production.
You know it. And he's just improved everything, and now we've got this nice little background. It feels like I'm in a nice inn, basically. But he's messing around with something, and now the light is in shot, and so is Nick's hand. So I don't know how he feels about that. It's all good, man. We're looking good. We're looking fly. Should we jump into the game? Because I think people are ready for it. Nico's like, I've had enough of this small talk.
Game.
So as you can see, we're continuing on a little bit further. So where Guy's Let's Play left off, but just before the quest battle. I did wait a few extra turns because I changed the army that Guy sent in. Just going to be honest with you guys, because Guy's army wasn't good enough. Because this is actually I found a really tough quest battle. I think it's quite difficult. You were like, you're just rubbish at the game, and I don't disagree. So that is fine. But yeah, so I've changed the army. So we've got some Blackguard of Nagarond in there now. We've got some Cold One Knights. So basically we just upgraded our Black Ark and got some extra units in there. Still got the Scourge Runner Chariot. Still got the Blood Rack Medusa. But we've got a couple of Reaper Bolt Throwers as well. But we'll jump into that in a bit. We'll just give you a general overview of where we're at. We lost one of our towns, which isn't great. The fight with the Skaven goes on. It's really hard over here. When you keep both, I like it because I think it adds a dynamic where you've always got something to do. Because if down here is a little bit slow for a little bit, you can always go up here and have a little play around with some other stuff and mess around and fight the crone or do whatever. As Guy did in his Let's Play. Since then. He's dead, but don't worry about that. The Beastmaster is dead. There is there is no army up here. Pardek is dead. You shed a little tear when I first told you, and you are crying now. Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised. But yeah, so we have no army up there. we also have some things to deal with down here once we've done this quest battle. So that's why our Black Ark is sailing back down here to provide some bombard reinforcement for if we have to fight in here. And if we look here, we're also building the Slave Gate, which is going to give us an extra garrison. Because as you can see, there's a little army that's here, which I don't like. And the final bit of bad news is that, down here with our main little bit that we obviously start at the Tower of the Sun, and then you have some high elves to defeat here. High recommendation: kill them ASAP.
Yeah. Don't let them build up.
Don't let them build up. Genuinely rush them if you can. That's my hot tip for the day. But another army has just sailed down because they decided they don't like us anymore. So Fortress of the Dawn, they've decided they want their little outpost down here now. So they've come to fight us, and we have quite a beat-up army that had travelled from completing part of the quest line, was up here, fighting some.
But it didn't come
army.
down from Hagref.
No,
that was built down there.
So it came from here up to here to get that quest line thing, and then has come back. Unfortunately, got caught in storms and has lost a lot of health, and has been chased by this army, which I don't enjoy. But we've got a garrison in here. It's not too bad. Hopefully they don't attack for a little bit. We'll see how it goes. But that's the lay of the land. That's enough rambling from me.
Pretty good mess you got yourself into.
It's a pretty good mess. I don't know if I'm good enough to save myself from it. We'll see. So, of course, this quest battle is for the Warp Sword of Cain. Maybe I should have shown that, but we can show that later once the quest is complete. It's difficult, as I said. There's Colex here. He's got a lot of big boys with him. Hence, us having quite a lot of anti-large. We've also got this pennant, I guess. Who do you reckon? Who wants this?
Magic resistance. What do they have? Do they have a sorcerer?
I don't think they do have a sorcerer, actually. Yeah. They've got this boy.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know who we really want to give it to. I guess he's going to be dropping, damage spells, isn't he? So he'll probably do it on the front line. Should we give it to one of these boys?
Yeah, why not?
They'll survive with it. But let's load in. I'm actually going to put my glasses on because my eyes are really tired today. I hope you don't mind. They're just blue light glasses. Don't worry, everyone. I'm not going blind. There we go. Better. Because the other night I slept funny and screwed up my neck. But there we go. Philanius. Can you read this?
Can you attack coastal settlements with Black Arks? Yes, you can. That was a big effort in this pack that we looked at. What can we do with Black Arks, and where they're lacking, and what can we feasibly do in a lore pack, and try to get them a bit perform. So I think that's really nice. It's the only unit though. It's only Black Arks that are allowed to interact with coastal settlements. As a specialty, obviously. So yeah, and when you start on Vortex with Malus, that is like the first 3 settlements are all ports. So your Black Ark is very, very strong.
As I said, you want to rush those high elves right at the start.
Together with the Black Ark.
Well, you have to because they start. That garrison is quite strong in there. So rushing straight in with because you won't have enough time but you need to hit them straight away. So you can use that new Black Ark feature to destroy them straight away. Yeah,
starting battle is balanced around the fact that you actually use the Black Ark to support. Otherwise, when you use your normal army, it's quite a tough fight. So Black Ark is quite good there.
Yeah. Someone said, can you declare war on Malekith?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
We've decided to ally with him. He's very strong.
So you start with a military alliance, and there's obviously a lot of incentives in that sense to be good terms with Malus, but with Malekith. But then later on in the game you might decide no. Yeah. I want to be Witch King. So
in this save, I think it was turn 10 or something. I started a war with the Crone. Malekith came with me, and it's kept him very distracted from me. Obviously, we're friends, so that's good, as you said, but it's kept him very distracted. He's killing people, which he loves.
Yeah, which also benefits you, because we added that new right, where based on the region count of Malekith, you get a leveled hero, which is really cool. So if Malekith has a lot of regions, you can spawn those heroes with high level quite easily.
I would have been quiet during this, but there is subtitles, and I feel like we've got a lot to say today, so... too late, I guess. We've talked over most of it.
You are also covering most of the subtitles.
That's very true, Nicholas. Very true. We are blocking half the subtitles. We could go invisible, but that would be a lot of effort. Spill it, I will, is the bit you missed. I'm going to pause it immediately, because Cyber Sniper said, did we change from Total War Official to Total War? Yes, we did. We'll keep saying it. should happen. Like on all the websites and stuff, we need to change it because it doesn't forward over. But we thought it would be much better to have that shortened URL because it's a much better URL. Anyway, I'm going to stop pausing it. I haven't looked, so don't worry, I'm not cheating. But I mean, I've played this quest battle before. So
He was in training camp.
yeah, I had to practice, guys. I know what you're all like. But I will unpause it because I'm not going to sit there and pause. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move one Cold One Knights up here and one up here. And the Scourge Runner Chariot, which we both disagree on how good it is, exists. This right one I'm going to put onto this multi-shot round to do a bit more damage to these infantry units, whereas the one on the left is going to target Kolek because he's going to be our big problem.
I mean, do they actually have range units? No, they don't.
No, they've got no range.
So there, go. Where's your chariot? Come, it should be on the front
chariot.
lines.
No, the chariot's heading up here.
Oh.
Surely, right? Because
You
it's
know.
anti-large. Because as you know, I'm going to quickly look, but this quest battle is quite hard, so I don't want to spend too much time in here. There's some dragon ogres in here, and there's also this Shaggoth, this big boy, and there he is. I'm going to get back to the fight because there's things to do. I need to make sure this is hitting Kolek, because please hit Kolek. Because he's quite a difficult boy in this fight. Now, as I said, this chariot is going to try and hit some people here. These are kind of just to bog them down, which isn't maybe the best use. But it's the use I'm going for. I'm also going to take these off skirmish mode because I want to kind of manually control them. Now, as we said, they've got their Storm Chaser at the back here, their wizard. And I wouldn't mind if these Cold One Knights can try and hit him, because I think, you know, he's got some big spells that are going to do some big damage. Kolek is such a beast. It's going to be quite hard to take him down. As you can see, we've hit him with quite a lot of shots.
As well.
Yeah, it is. Good point. Let's get these Cold One Knights to distract them a little bit. He's just going for it. To be honest, even if we split them, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
But, I mean, look, you said this is great. Your thoughts? It's not doing much right now, Nick. This is just my feedback, you know. I'm being a bit harsh, maybe. What's the best use for these guys?
Honestly, I don't know. I use them as a mobile range platforms. Send them up front and just let them shoot and make sure that the ammunition gets used.
Okay. I'm also going to move up here. Let's drop this. It's actually a little bit out of range, but yeah, I probably should have moved those, shouldn't I? I'm messing up all round. Don't worry about it, Nick.
Yeah, it's nice.
I'm a professional, right? Tell me I'm a professional. We're going to move in here. We've got the Warhydra obviously doing this. We've got our Cold One Knights who are now going to go for the flanky doodle. But we've got the right units engaging the right units.
Controls are gone. Nice.
Yeah, Kolek is bogged into here. We're also going to try and let's drop this Flock of Doom down in here. And I also want to try and.
So where's Malus? Where's the big boy of the show?
Big, you know,
get him in there.
That's what we should have done actually. Oh, I've just been flanked, which isn't great, but we can make it work, Nick. Don't worry. Where'd the Cold One Knights go? Yeah, they're dead, aren't they? That's okay. They're getting chased off. Let's turn and face there. Our Medusa, obviously anti-infantry, wants to be hitting those. You know what I forgot to do? Is show the new units, really, because we were doing all this other stuff, but that's okay. I could pause it now. Kolek is routing, which is positive.
He's going down!
Because we need him to. Warhydra hitting those, obviously a bit of friendly fire in there, but it's all grand. I was in Ireland this weekend, if you can't tell, because I keep saying grand. But yeah, mixed feelings so far. I've definitely made some mistakes. But guess what, Nick? Worst case, we'll say stuff.
We don't make mistakes. We make happy accidents.
Yeah, you make happy accidents, not mistakes. Nick said, oh my goodness, now I'm messing up. Overall...
So come and show Malus' abilities. He's quite a few.
He does have quite a few abilities. Some do affect his own health. Thing is, this battle's quite hard to also do commentary. So he's got this, Demon's Curse, which is quite good.
Pretty good.
So let's drop that, because it's going to hopefully rout those final units, knock those final bits. Also, he can do this stuff, which is really good to himself, which is this armor-piercing damage resistance, weapon damage. This one also quite useful,
wow.
Especially as we can add that to the back of there. This one's pretty good as well. Actually, I'm going to drop this right now, which affects the allies in range, which is leadership and immune to psychology, which is going to be good against this big boy army. Let's try and get in here a bit more. Let's drop another Flock of Doom just on these boys. Overall, I'm messing this up, is my feedback to myself. Oh, also, we've had the reinforcements come in now, so we've had these manticores. There's one. Where's the other ones? Can't even see them. Definitely not using my Warhydra to my best ability. Overall, so far, as I said to you before we started, I might get distracted during this. That is 100% what's happened. Yeah, so here we go. So we've got this Chaos Sorcerers coming in, these Feral Manticores, which are causing real trouble. Kolek's also back in the fight. Let's add this armor-piercing damage and stuff so we can make ourselves even more of a melee champion. And let's hit this one again, definitely, because it is really good. Got our Warhydra obviously doing some good stuff. Let's see if we can hit Kolek with that, because I mean, that might do some damage. We need to get our range shooting again, because we've still got these guys. And actually, if we can shoot these Manticores out of the sky, that would be the best case scenario for me. Kolek is routing. Zarkan, come on, kill Kolek. Get him. Oh, actually, if I can get this Hydra out of combat, it might be able to...
Breathe him in the back.
That was the plan, but it's been bogged down by this other Manticore. Because unfortunately, he's probably going to come back. Balance of Power is doing okay. It's not great.
Some of the units chasing.
Yeah, we'll get those back. We've got any units back. We've got these guys. Kolek, he still scares me. But I guess that's how it should be. Overall, very mixed. I've lost Malus. I found him again. Where is he in the fight? Okay, he's in here. And obviously, once we pop this, he will lose health. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you put yourself on that timer, which, being honest, a little bit scary. A little bit scary. Let's do that. Let's try and knock this Chaos Sorcerer out, because he probably will rout. Luckily, we've got our range that's still managing to do a little bit, even though they're getting attacked from other places. We should probably pop this now. What do you reckon?
I would wait until you get a better clump. Like to the left, for example, all those melee units that are really weak, it probably goes in there when he transforms. He's just going to wipe them out. So or down there, the last Shagods or Dragon Ogres.
Yeah, we can do that. This one's still annoying me. I just have to keep a real close eye on him, because obviously he's
very low now.
He's at a scary time. And yeah,
I think they're gathering around you. I think
they're getting there, yeah, definitely. We're doing okay. It's tight. It's tight.
Okay.
How
you have to do it.
Do it?
It's time. Get him out!
He is out. He is back with a vengeance. Of course, we've got these explosions as well.
Yep.
Should
Always damage resistance first, and then go with the other one, and then kaboom.
With this one?
Yeah.
Let's try and get a close
he's an angry boy.
He's a very angry boy. And luckily, he's got a lot of boys around him to kill, so it's all going great. Let's try and get the Warhydra out, so the Warhydra can actually do some stuff.
Can he do it?
We might lose this.
It's basically on Malus now.
Really is.
Or Sarkin, yeah.
Where's the Warhydra gone?
Oh my god, this is so close.
We might lose
it. Did you do this for cinematic Hollywood value, basically? Make it as close as possible.
I didn't.
Do you think you can...
This is making me feel too anxious.
Because you could actually, I don't know, can Sarkin turn this around?
It's pretty
before
unlikely.
He runs out.
Balance of Power isn't looking great.
But there is a balance of power still, Nick. That's the positive you got to take away.
Yes.
Oh no, the Sorcerer's been bogged down, but oh, everyone's back. Go.
Just Control A, get them back in.
It's not too far off that. Yeah, he's really in Struggle City, isn't he? Should we wait for the other one so we can do the double pop?
Maybe.
What's your opinion?
Yeah, 10 seconds.
I'll pop it at like 6. I'll pop it now.
Oh, more eyes going down.
Come on. Come on.
He's just getting so close. Although, yeah, no, I think that Manticore is a little bit too high in HP. I think you need to
this one
army loss, get enough units, to rout, and then you maybe have a chance.
Never gonna hit.
Sarkin is running out of time.
He really is.
It's tense.
This is the thing, is it's a real difficult one.
Oh no,
No,
Army
just
knows.
done it. Just lost it, which is very frustrating.
So where did it go wrong? I mean, you said the two last times you had a good streak going, and
Last two I did well.
the camera, is it the camera factor?
It's definitely
in your
having
face?
to explain it.
And explain it. Yeah, okay. The commentary.
Um,
Micro.
micro loss. It's the lack of being able to do micro, definitely.
Yeah.
But you know what?
There is no shame in pausing or turning down the
Yeah,
speed
you didn't pause.
when
You
you're
didn't slow it
explaining.
down. You know, you didn't go
Yeah.
easy on yourself.
It is a part of the game.
We want to get the full RTS experience. I mean,
How has he got full health? I guess is he regen health? Yeah. Does he?
I'm not sure. Was that the one of the units maybe you kited around?
So there's several mistakes I made.
Yeah. Let's go into it. Then Alice is here.
Let's break it down.
Put a
whilst
microphone in your face.
Yeah.
What went wrong?
Let's break it down whilst I reload the game. Oh yeah, there he goes, dead. Let's quickly assess. So
It wasn't. It was very close. I mean, yeah.
Let's reload it.
What was it? What was the biggest factor?
The biggest factor for me was my left flank. I didn't distract them enough. So, basically, I feel like I needed that left side to just hold those ogres on the left back for longer. Another mistake I made was that I didn't move my ranged back.
Yeah.
The ranged got bogged down with the front line. That big killer number 2. I lost nearly all of my units. Bear with everyone whilst we just load back in. Yes, so I think that was the thing. Oh my goodness, Nicholas, this is awful. Did we clear with Joey about giveaways?
We have not cleared.
Do you want to quickly go ask her?
Sure.
Of course, maybe we should wait till I get back in the battle.
Before I go away, I'm gonna ask a question to Nico.
Yeah.
And so he has something to talk about while we get this going. And Chris asks in the chat, in Facebook chat, if there are any quality of life updates coming with the Shadow and the Blade.
So can they hear you speak?
Yeah.
They can? Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
I'm turning myself up and down whenever I'm speaking.
Any quality of life improvements? I can think of a big one.
Well, I mean, the biggest one is obviously that we spent a lot of time trying to get the turn times down, right?
Yeah.
Which was a big focus, and I think we've quite a good result to show.
And I think it's one of those ones where, obviously on paper, it's like here's one thing, you know, but it's such a big thing that it's like it's good to spend that much time on it. I think.
Yeah, I mean, there's also other smaller bits. I mean, community has already like found out the pictures, the legendary lore pictures that we updated, just to make them look nicer. Because they looked very dated, especially when we did new ones. We kind of painted them nicer, and then the old ones look a bit like the disparity was clearly visible. So we spent a bit of time to get those up, and yeah. Black Arcs obviously I see as a quality of life issue where we spend a lot of time into getting new functionality into those, and yeah, across the game there's like lots of little smaller bits. When you read the full patch notes, you will probably see them all, spot them all.
Yeah, and the patch notes coming out. They'll come out before launch. The full patch notes, so don't worry. But we don't have them to hand today. Yep. Nico is a game designer, person who asked that. Response we will show next week. My brain nearly failed, and Rick said we've got the same mustache, so that's great. Rhinus, once I eventually finish this battle, we'll show the Vortex turn times. Obviously, that's not what the big improvements are, but don't worry. The Vortex, the Mortal Empire's turn times will be shown soon, but not today. Simpskins in chat. Hey, my 2 favourite footballers. You know Simpskins, of course, because you played a lot of Dota with him.
Yeah.
And he worked it.
Yeah.
And football, definitely. Yeah. Right. Sam's come in for round 2. I mean, at what point do we give up, by the way, if I don't do it this time? I know there's a way I can cheese it, by the way.
Oh, wow. No, we don't reveal cheese on stream, do we?
Okay.
No, I wouldn't do that. So put the Scorch around at the front and let them skirmish.
You think
in
that?
front. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I would put like 2 or 3 of your black arts to the left side and don't even deal with them. I mean, you can try to kite them on the left. I don't know, but yeah.
Yeah, good point. Let's move that into the middle there. This we need actually. Let's swap these 2 round, because ideally, Kolek's gonna smash in the middle. You know. and we need to kill him with 2 of these.
Yeah, don't focus fire the
No,
hounds.
it's
for
only
example.
now, right? Because nothing else is in range. I guess we can get the Norse controls. I'll get these guys when they come in. So these guys on the Norse controls,
Yeah,
do you reckon?
For example, just skirmish a bit. I mean, you could try to kite the left side a little bit and keep them away, but
These guys.
obviously, you
That's
know, it's micro intensive, which
Well,
last time.
that's my cheese. Is
Wait,
they will follow me if I just run all the way around,
Oh
so-
right. Now you have reviewed it.
Yeah, I know.
Easy way to defeat it.
It's not.
Okay.
It's still difficult. To be fair to the challenge, it's still difficult. These lads hit those Chaos Warriors with halberds.
Mhm.
That's all fine. Yep.
The left flank is getting engaged. Your cavalry.
Oh yeah, almost. Run.
Minimap.
Why?
It's this
why- I
nice
don't
tool on the top right. It
I don't need
tells
the
you.
minimap. I've got you. Yeah, I guess they're being a bit more effective now. Let's hit that Chaos. Let's remember to hit that this time. I'm tempted to just move my range back now.
Yeah, to the right. So shift them to the right behind your
Wanna go
line.
up here?
Yeah, a bit further back. Yeah, like that. And then you can swoop around and shoot in the back of the units, which is very valuable.
Yeah. Let's turn them off skirmish as well.
Yeah, and then you need to. Yeah, that one needs to be used this time. She chilled out quite a lot last battle. Just like,
So they're doing that. That's all fine.
yeah, that looks good.
I mean, they're just running straight into that. Oh, Kolek's here.
Oh, 101 against the Medusa.
That's not ideal.
No, not necessarily.
but
What do you wanna
that's
do?
better.
But Malus, yeah, Malus
Yeah,
can
Malus
go for
is
it.
better. What happened to these guys?
Oh, your cavalry basically keeps them away. I don't know if you want that in the back that attacks the sorcerer.
The sorcerer is fine.
No, I mean the enemy sorcerer that you attack,
Oh my
basically.
goodness.
No, not that one.
The enemy sorcerer back
Yeah,
here.
that one.
Oh, we're getting bogged down.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
what you're saying now. Got you.
Cool.
Medusa. Hydra, get in there.
And now your range units, good focus fire on the units that just attack the Hydra. That would be quite good.
Yeah, let's do that.
Get him.
We want to make sure he kind of gets killed as well this time.
Yeah, I think that looks
Would
quite
be
good.
ideal.
Don't let them charge in your back there in the middle. All turning around to get to collar.
That as well. Let's drop this Flock of Doom as well. Into there. Those guys are doing that. Okay, yeah. I'm happy with that decision.
Yeah.
Let's turn those, because so here come the Manticores. We're actually spotting that this time because they're a bit less panicky.
Cavalry is gone in the back. That's
Okay, interesting decision from you, ranged.
yeah, I think you should
Classic
take your
pistol.
your Hydra out of that matchup. I think that's
What-
great weapons.
What I really like is doing this with the bolt throwers. Is turn them around and just shoot these Manticores. That's the ideal scenario for me. Where's he gone? He's up here.
Yeah, don't. Yeah,
I don't want to chase him too hard, but at the same time, I do really want to hit him. Let's drop this in.
Malus abilities. Where's Malus chilling?
Malus is just in here. I dropped the abilities not too long ago.
Okay, cool.
So he's probably alright for now. Where's he gone? He's in here, yeah. Where's Kolek? The annoying man. Actually, I wonder if... Oh, that is
I think-
fine as an engagement.
Yeah, I think they're probably the problem with that is they in skirmish mode they end up probably getting stuck in the corner of the map if you don't manually move them out.
Let's turn our ranged around to focus on these boys. Let's do that. Ranged, please turn around. Ranged, please turn around. Actually, you're the Medusa, you stay where you are. Kolek's back. Let's try and finish him off, because that would be superb. Let's drop that, and let's drop this. Some nice little abilities to hopefully route those. Kolek is here. Let's drop that defense down. It's going better this time.
Yeah.
But oh my goodness, well that happened. Still don't like the Scourge Runner Chariot. Gonna put it out there. Where's there
Are you sad 'cause banned?
what happened? What happened, Nick? People getting angry? Don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Pretty classic. Nothing changes. No abilities to drop yet. Do we even need to pop in Sarkhan? I'm guessing Kolek died. He's quite hard to miss.
Is he actually gone?
Must be. I can't see him anywhere.
Huh?
drop the fly. Do
Kill everything. That is always a good tip, I think.
Yeah, that's why I picked her as my advisor. You know? she really just down to the bone. She's Dark Elf through and through. Now Malus is kind of stuck in the middle of this. Where is he? Probably afford a few more close-ups now. Medusa's left, which is a shame. Where is she? Oh, there she is. Bye, Medusa.
She left.
She was like, I'm not equipped for this. This isn't me. I might throw this yet.
Yeah, potential is there.
I really hope I don't.
At least your Hydra's back.
It's because I don't. It's because I don't want to fight all the other campaign stuff.
Yeah, I said your way to get out. Yeah. Well, I tried this quest battle 6 times. I'm sorry.
See you later, everyone.
Stop it here.
I mean, it might happen at this rate. As long as he stays in good health, we're okay. Blackguard. I mean, yeah. Imagine if we'd done this with the army in the Let's Play. If you go back to the Let's Play and have a look at the army we had, and how you think that would perform in this, I've got a top tip for you. Not well. Can you imagine? I'd be quite impressed if someone did it. Someone will. People are better at this game than I am, but
yeah, I think you can get your Hydra back in.
Hydra back.
I think she's regenerated for enough now. Yep.
Yeah, let's get her in. Let's just come in with the breath attack. I wonder if she'll hit it. Probably not. I'll never forget the first Let's Play I ever made.
Nope.
My first Let's Play I ever made was a Norska Monster Hunt Let's Play.
Oh,
I don't know if you remember the Norska Monster Hunt.
Yes, I do.
So I made the Let's Play for that, and yeah, in the battle, I had this moment where I shot a fireball and it hit this frostworm out of the sky. It was pretty cool. Should we just do this for the lols? Where is he? Is this him in here?
No.
Where is he? No, that was my other one.
No, he's just relaxing over the bodies. I think there's a really cool scene in the trailer when he walks down the pile of dead Dark Elves. You know, when he
Like this?
steps on their faces like, yeah, I guess you can do that.
It's a very good trailer.
It is a good trailer. Should we pop it?
Yeah, it's celebratory Zaken.
I mean, the battle's not over yet, but let's do it for the lols.
That is normally when I get asked by someone, you know, someone approaches me and I'm just playing a battle and then I'm talking to them while the battle is still going and then I come back and my hero died, my hero died and I'm like, what happened?
Well, I've lost all that,
shit.
yeah.
I forgot. Sorry.
Oh my goodness, it might not be over yet. Well, it isn't over yet, obviously. These guys. That was a big decision there. To be fair, luckily I picked all this stuff back up, but that's really useful.
Yeah. No, I think this is unthrowable. If you don't go AFK now and send units into the corner.
Need to kill this guy, really. This boyo.
They are beefy, man. Shackles. Oh.
Oof. He's getting smashed up. Sisters of Slaughter, help him. Come on, Hydra.
Oh.
There he goes. Get dead. They've had enough. They can't get enough. We've still got some range left. Yeah, okay. Please shoot them, guys. I'm inviting you to do more damage. We're getting there. Especially this Blackguard and Agaron coming in now. They've got some infantry left. We've got our anti-infantry coming in, so that's all good to go. I think we've done it, Nico. And by think, we have.
I think you've really earned it.
Thanks. I think, you know, throwing people off by, you know, deliberately losing the first one. It's all great. It's all great.
It's good.
Yeah. Perfect.
So I've got more
Redeemed
questions
yourself.
coming in here, if you want to answer some.
Yeah, far away now.
So Deadlock May asks, Nico, which is your favorite part of this update? Either from the DLC or from the FLC?
My favorite part. I'm not a big Skaven player, to be fair. I don't really like them as a race, but I think I have a lot of fun. with Ashes.
Oh damn!
Yeah, I do really like that.
You're
play style.
convinced.
Yeah, I convinced myself in a sense. Like, not my favorite playstyle, but yeah, skirmish army especially is something that I don't historically like in Total War games, but it works really, really well with Snikch and the way he assassinates people in the back. Beautiful.
Shall we get slaves?
Yeah, always replenishment. I mean, replenishment helps you quite a bit.
Yeah. And we need it. So we're now on the campaign menu. Here we go. We've got this trait gain, Stormblight for defeating Kolek. Bonus first slash +10. Very useful. And here's the quest battle. So all we're doing is the Warp Sword of Cain, which of course in the lore, he went after himself, didn't he? Got a bit greedy. Went after the Warp Sword of Cain. Good lad.
Yeah, I mean, that is an interesting bit. When we started designing Malus, it's like, okay, where do we start him in terms of the history? So there was like two opportunities. One, we go for his quest of retrieving the artifacts, which the Warp Sword of Cain is one of them.
Yep.
Or do we start after that and, you know, open yourself up where Malus becomes the Drakar of Hagreth? So we opted for the second version. So this is kind of then a play, obviously, on the fact that people know that, you know, he has the Warp Sword and had that prehistory where he, you know, tried to get rid of the demon originally. So yeah, so that's really cool. I mean, obviously it's a super strong item.
Yeah. So we've now got +10 melee attack
And the
+15
self-heal
weapons
is like really strong.
Yeah. So he's now going to be able to do that, which is sick because it means that would have been quite useful earlier on.
Yep.
In that first time we did the battle, would have helped a lot. So of course we've got that. We will equip that, or does it auto-equip?
It should auto-equip, really.
It's auto-equipping in one turn, so bear with everyone. And he's leveled up, and so what unit did we lose? One
of the
Cold
knights?
Run Knights.
Yeah, got eradicated. Yeah.
And of course, we're currently getting no replenishment. This is being caused by, of course, this possession bar just here. So the only reason we could only change to Zarkan because we were, is it level 10? What would you call it? Just 10?
10 possession.
Yeah, 10 possession.
Full.
And this just ticks up over time, basically.
Yeah.
But of course, we can reduce it back down to 0 by drinking this elixir, which we will do in a hot minute, because without it, we're not going to replenish our units. Basically, we take a massive replenishment rate drop, which just means it's almost impossible to do that, basically. And yeah, overall not good. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop that right away.
So did you see this
purple?
Do people hear that actually? Because I mean, that is also one of the features was like, oh, you know, where did the effort go into this? And this is also a bit of effort to do,
Yeah.
and I think it's very unique and really cool, new.
Just a nice little quality of, not even quality of life, a nice little touch.
It is a
Nice
very
little
nice
accent.
touch. Basically the arguments between the two, and we kind of have that system that the more possessed you get, the more you will have these conversations between Sarkhan and Malus triggering, and I think it's a really nice touch to get that feeling across.
Yeah, of course, and the screen kind of goes purple and starts to leak in. I said to Nicholas before the stream, I was like, if it starts going purple, don't worry. Like, that is the game. The game is going purple. It's not the stream freaking out.
Yeah.
Someone said, is there a cooldown on the elixir? So there isn't, but the cost, there's just a cost to it. So there's a limit, and that cost, if I'm correct me if I'm wrong, it goes up the more you own.
So it's two factors: turn and region count. So
Okay.
it will get gradually more expensive every turn, and then will also get more expensive the more stuff you own.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is a limited use intense because the spectrum goes from -10 to 10, and the potion, the elixir does 10. So that you can only drink 2, and then you're the maximum of the other side, and you can't drink any more because so you can drink 2 in a row, and then you go full on the other side, but then you know you can't use it after that. But you know it's like both sides. You need to juggle the bits. You know, for example, in your position at the moment, I wouldn't recommend going to the other side to get the benefits on the other side because.
No, because we've got a while until we hit 10 again, which is where that casualty replenishment drops, really. And that's all we want at the moment is, well, once we get back to our land, we'll be able to start replenishing again as well. But the reason we're doing it as well because we need these guys to replenish. That's why I popped it immediately. Because that would be really useful. But yeah, like for me, like when I played, this was my save that Guy then turned into the Let's Play, and now that's why I'm streaming it today. It's because I was like, well, I know the history of this save.
Or you just said, no, I don't want to play this.
I lived through it. By the way, quickly, Dead Like Me, because he's been asking me this for weeks. I haven't been on stream for about 3 weeks. I did read the multiplayer Reddit post. I thought it was really interesting, and I forwarded it on to some multiplayer people. We're obviously looking at multiplayer stuff all the time, and yes, so I sent it on to relevant people. But they'd already seen it, I think, because obviously we do, CA as a company, we do actually read a lot of what the community say. We genuinely
Absolutely.
do. And, obviously we won't reply because there's limits to what we can do, but we do read a lot of what happened.
Yeah. It's like one of the important pillars when we design the stuff, internal testing and that our own experience, and obviously then the community is a main pillar in that as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Hey, Kangrim, welcome. He's not liking my new look, but that's fine. Just for today. Any recommendation on any of these abilities we should be picking for now? So obviously we've got quite a lot of stuff already. This might be quite good. Add Stalk until we transform into Zarkan.
So you went full unique Malus ability so far, yeah? I think that's fair.
So we've got a few. We've got a mix. What do you think? I think I'm going to get maybe this one. Actually, that I might want that plus 10% weapon strength when fighting high elves.
Yeah?
Because that's about to happen, and I'm scared about that battle, and I want everything to help me that's possible. Yeah, and obviously we're moving our Black Arc down towards here. We've got some upgrades available, but that's okay. Someone earlier on... Oh yeah, I've got hers to do as well. I'm going to upgrade Flock of Doom, so you end up using that quite a lot. We'll end the turn there. Someone said earlier on that cost wasn't that much. We do just have quite a lot of cash at the moment because I'd grabbed quite a few treasure bits and stuff, so I just accumulated a little bit of cash, and we don't have an army up north. But early on, there'll definitely be points where you will be like, do I buy these 2 or 3 units, or do I get replenished? Like it does add an interesting gameplay element for me. What happens to the transformation ability when you confederate Malus as another Dark Elf? Says Raptorius. I don't know the answer to that.
It's a very good question. It's always all these edge cases when confederation happens. I'm not sure actually.
I've got another question. Do you reckon there's Skaven in here?
No.
I'm going to take it so that to leave. I'm just going to colonize it straight up. Because I want this replenishment to kick in, because we've got limited time to replenish. Just add some interesting things to take. Skaven in here?
Potentially, yeah. That one.
But you know what? It gives us a good opportunity to do.
Oh,
there they are. That's them then. Oh, did I not click on it? Give me it.
Okay.
Interesting. That's fine. Right, we need to end the turn. Oh, actually, wait, they've done this. This has happened now. They've landed.
So do you sally out for that one? Or do you wait for them to attack? Maybe they feel strong enough anyway, and they come at you, and then you can defend your major settlement?
We've got 7 turns till we run out of replenishment.
Yep. I
could try and force march all the way down here. How many turns is it going to
Well, you have the other siege there in the middle as well, with the Skaven. Teotika.
That's so irritating.
You're leaning forward, so
yeah,
it's the game mode activated.
Big things.
Big things. Pointing out
lots of crucial decisions.
What was that, Nick?
People are pointing out your stance on the Black Arc. You're in the wrong stance.
Good point. I'm in full speed. That's a very valid point, and I've just misclicked on the map. It's all this pressure. Well, there's big decisions to be made, because we're currently about to lose... Well, I guess we've now got a different outpost. Not where we intended it to be, but I guess that's fine. And as you mentioned before we started, actually, Krokgar, not bothering us. He's happy chilling out at the moment.
Yeah, do wonder where he is. I mean, normally when you land onto that mainland, you're basically Skaven and Lizardmen that are fighting each other, and you're like, shit, which way should I go now?
Yeah, but I don't know where he is.
South, but
I haven't seen him. I think
it's a bit scary.
He's gone on an adventure.
Dinosaur lurking in the forest somewhere.
Basically, We're in reinforcement range of this, which is good. We might be able to take that fight, to be honest. Depends if they've actually got that colonized, if they actually have a settlement in there. Oh, guys, a lot of big decisions.
There could be an army in there as well, right? Because the army is next to it.
Oh, and we don't want slaves in there. And let's rebuild this. Let's do all these necessary things. I don't think we sally forth on this. I think we wait.
They are probably attacking you next or the turn after, and then you should have a good chance of winning that.
I think they will as well.
Ooh, wow.
Do that.
That's quite nice.
It's a good idea, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Just trying to help in any way possible.
Yeah.
It's like, what can I do to make this a bit better? It's like literally just picking that one ability, but I guess there's no one. The army will move down later on. But yeah, this can be quite a difficult start. I think for me, the thing I struggled with most on this campaign is that trying to take. So you take those 3 down there, and this all feels relatively. Oh my! Please don't do that.
Yeah, okay. Was that the one that just got a nice new sword?
Yeah, it was. She's like, "Oh, that's a nice sword." She's just gained 2 followers as well.
Oh, that's good.
Overseer. Yeah, nice. And she's gone up a level. Should we give her a Dark Steed? Upgrade her Fireball. I'll do like a good Fireball. Upgrade a Fireball. Geez, that adds another level of pressure, doesn't it? Because basically, we now roll the dice on whether she. Actually, our loyalty's not that low. Nah, we got loads of time.
Yeah.
I got a bit scared then. I'm tempted to attack this though. How many turns until this? 6. I'm so annoyed about that garrison. So annoyed about it. Hopefully they're not going to reinforce over here as well. What do you think? Oh my goodness, there's so many decisions going on right now, Nico. I'm incredibly scared by all of it.
Sometimes it's actually good to fall back to a location where you can actually get your forces back together and
Better.
yeah.
Did it right that time.
Good.
I don't want to face the foe. I need all the.
A little bit of cash. Good.
We'll take the little bit of cash.
Now you have a look.
Let's have a little peek.
Oh wow, that is a beefy stack in there.
We can fight it though.
Storm Vermin, nicely.
I think I'd rather. You know what we should do actually? I've got a plan.
Oh, that is brilliant. You have a plan.
Do you like the plan? Do you know what the plan
What
is?
is the plan?
The plan is that it will stop this army from running over here. Is my plan. This army will think, let me sort this problem out first. Basically, I don't want this army going over here. You see the plan? And I'll just run away when they come to attack. I should probably move this army actually to be useful. Is part of my thought, but obviously not much replenishment. Let's go into the tech tree actually. So as you can see, we're doing a lot of stuff, not focusing much on naval though. But overall, you know, we go for some good stuff, some income, upgrading some units for that. But what would I like? I'm just hover over some of these so you can see them as well, whilst I look at them. Yeah, because I don't really know what I want. That is what I want.
Yep.
More income, please. We actually have quite a lot of cash. We could solve this with cash. We could make another army and just sail over. That's an option.
Yeah, I don't think that place particularly is like. I mean, you have a good garrison, you have a stack inside, you have the settlement defenses. Probably a good fight. That is a more problematic scenario here. 3 more or less full stacks of Skaven running rampart. So I'm not sure if focusing, trying to hold Teotika is like too good.
I can't tell you how annoyed I am.
Yes,
that didn't
the rest of the day you're like,
it's literally 4 extra units get lobbed in there, or they don't.
Yeah.
How much? I know this is so slow because I'm making so many decisions. I'm gonna stay in there. Yeah, we need to muster.
Yeah, do you have recruitment options there? I mean,
No,
that's
we
also
don't, not yet.
that's
We
also
will do in a
a
bit.
quality of life thing that we have done. That we have rolled out a lot of the basic units, try to move them onto the main settlement chain. So a lot of factions now have actually on their main settlement a unit that they can recruit right
Yes,
from the
yeah,
get-go.
yeah.
We started that with like Empire. So now you should have Dread Spears even available, even if you don't have a recruitment building there. You could merge some of your units and then recruit fresh Dread Spears, for example.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. We'll wait till that turn anyway, because we've
Yeah,
we'll
you
be
need to
able
build it first. Yeah,
just
exactly. So in one turn you can do that.
and then we can move a bit quicker.
Yeah.
But still, it's not great, is it? I think we're just gonna end the turn and see how it all goes.
Yeah.
Because if this gets attacked, we're in range to give these bombardments. We've upgraded a couple of them as well. As for this one, we think it's going to be okay. This is just a mess.
But they want to see the Black Arc skill tree. I mean, now obviously there's also quality of life issue related to the Black Arcs, that the characters obviously beforehand were not really interactable, and now they got a normal skill tree. You can assign items to them and stuff like that because they're obviously more usable in battle. So all of those benefits are kind of needed for the army they have with them. So that's also really, a good change.
No thanks, Crone. Bye.
What did you want?
She wanted peace.
But
For
did she give you
200.
money or did
Give me money.
for 200?
200 gold. Not worth.
Oh, here we go.
It does escape. This was the plan.
Yeah, so you could take them on? Maybe no? Is it too risky?
I think I'd rather just retreat. I want to keep them
Yeah.
distracted.
Okay. Oh. Queek wants your head. Admiral Leech. No, not Admiral Leech.
Is it named after...
One of the designers,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay. I thought so.
Don't kill him, please. I mean, Pardek was not one of us, but this guy is one of us, so he's important to the team, to the design team. So.
So what have they got? They've got some... they're a bit rough, aren't they? Do they have much range? The good thing is we've got the old...
I think they had like
we've
3
got
or 4.
bombardment! Did you ever see that Simpsons episode?
No.
Are you a big fan of The Simpsons?
No.
Okay, don't worry about it then.
I've seen some episodes, but
Yeah.
yeah. Very sad.
Don't worry about it then. You can use your favourite unit.
Let's see what they do this time.
It's just, for me, it's just not my playstyle.
So you are also not a skirmish type player. You don't play Rome 2 with one of the what is it, the step full
Nah.
Attila the Hun style. Oh no.
So what have we got in this army? I don't even remember building it. But I did build it. It's very average. But that's okay. We've got Admiral Leech, who you want to keep safe, correct? We've got a Scourge Runner. We've got our Harpies, which we're also going to use to try and distract some of their units. Okay, so they've gone for this kind of right flank. Let's spin and rotate. Scourge Runner Chariot. Start doing some stuff. Harpies go over here. So they've got, some slingers. Queek's the issue. They've got a lot of
Storm Vermin and Queek. Yeah.
I wish we had some artillery. Well, we've got this artillery, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, get away, lads. Run away.
Oh, look at that micro.
Are you ready, though? 'Cause look, they're forming a nice little area for me here. No, not that.
Oh, fireball incoming.
Yeah, well, that hit me.
I think you should wait with them, right?
Nah, let's put some...
No? You aiming? Your aim is good? Yeah, okay.
Mixed.
Mixed aim.
I'm just going to drop some now, because, I want to. Let's get the Harpies to try and annoy someone. Bad
Too
hit.
bad.
It's actually done quite a lot of damage to that unit. See how it goes. That's interesting.
Yeah, I think they had a spawn.
Okay. Where are the Harpies? They're just flying around. Yeah, good. Just annoy them a bit.
That was good aim.
Yeah, that worked out alright, didn't it? Overall, mixed so far, but what we have managed to do is draw their ranged away, which is actually pretty key for us, because it means our range is going to get a ton of time to fire on these guys. Yeah, Queek is your real big enemy, I find, in this. I feel like I've fought him a good 4 or 5 times.
Oh, right. Okay.
Like, it happens a lot. This is nice. I like this. Move back, get yourself off skirmish. Just all of you move back. Interesting. That's a poor idea.
Yep.
Don't do that again. Reducers coming in.
Oh, your range students? No, not again.
Where? Oh, these. How? I've moved them. I thought I moved them. I guess not enough. Can't be doing this one again, can we? Because we didn't quick save. Let's just hit some of these bombards in. Don't leave the battlefield. Come on, lads.
Ah, you need to disable skirmish.
Yeah. Please get away.
Get out!
Run for your lives! The ranged is doing okay. Maybe we kind of pin down.
Well, that's where
Queek
you
a little bit.
should move the range around to the left and the right and get like clear shots into the back of the units.
Yeah, valid. We've got Murderous Prowess on now,
Yeah,
which is really
pretty
good. Our Harpies, let's try and bog them down a little bit. I kind of want them to chase these guys out of here. Let's do that.
Yeah, I think you can put skirmish back on and then they should retreat
just
that way.
do that.
Brilliant.
Okay, going okay. You guys are all fighting. Obviously, yeah, they haven't got a clear shot. Let's try and get these guys round. Round. No. That's not what I said. Get off skirmish. Do what I told you. Mixed feelings so far.
I think you're doing quite well. I mean, all of the Sturmen are quite bruised at the moment. I don't know how Queek is doing though. He's still 80%, 90%. So he's doing quite well. But your lord,
Admiral Leech, shoot
Admiral Leech, come on!
Let's drop as many bombardments in as we can.
So now they're out of ammo. Now try to get into those slingers. Yeah.
Yeah, let's just try and go through the middle of these guys. Let's actually hit those.
Yeah.
From both sides. Kind of want to hit Queek, but I don't think I will. Maybe just in here.
That's a good spot. Yeah.
Obviously, it's meant to be for single units, but I think it does alright damage against larger clumps too. Let's get some Medusa on these guys. Actually, mixed feelings so far, Nico. Mixed feelings, because they do have a lot of stuff left still. We have routed one of those, which is really positive. Really positive. Let's go for Queek again. He is a real issue. He is a thorn in our side. Of course, we've got these spears now kind of done. Admiral Leech, run! Don't die. Boom, Squeak on the head. Harpies.
Slingers are
some
nearly done.
stuff.
I think you got this good under control.
It's tight. Real tight. They're coming back. Get off skirmish and just fight, please. Anyone left? Come on, come back. You know you want to, guys. Yes. They heard me. They're like, ah, alright then.
Yeah, we got new pictures for all of the legendary laws in this update.
Right, that's working. Where's Queek? 'Cause he's our biggest issue by a long shot. 'Cause once he's gone, I'll feel a lot better. Oh, my Manticore. I did kind of lose a bit of control of the Manticore. Lost a bit of sight on it. Come on, Manticore, come back, come back. Come back, come back, yes.
Oh wow, that was just the spam clicking.
Yeah, listen.
Do you believe in the spam click?
It's proof. Proof it
It's
works. Any recommendations for taking down Queek?
No, I think you're doing well. You just one unit, sacrifice one of the units, and then shoot at him with the rest of the units you got. I think that's a good strategy. You got to box down.
Spam clicking.
Yeah, spam click believe.
Spam clicking now. Yeah.
Right, he is routing now. Oof, done it. That was close though. I didn't feel confident at any point. Which is not good. Actually, still one unit left, which is quite annoying. Shout out to Admiral Leech though. Barely took a scratch.
I'm confident in Mr. Leech.
His battle prowess shows through.
Yeah.
They're just gonna maybe eventually leave. Come on.
Black Ark upkeep got a little bit rebalanced, obviously, because now they have a lot of units that are a lot more useful. So we changed those numbers a little bit.
Looks just like him.
Absolutely,
looks just like him, Mr. Leech.
Yeah, that's how he is at work, all covered in blood and.
Yeah. Are they still not gone yet? Will this unit just rout, please?
Oh, have they unbreakable?
They will be. Where is he? Where's
is
the one rat
one guy?
left?
One rat. Oh, what a hero!
Where is he?
I think he died. No, still one left.
There, he's gone now.
Oh no, poor.
Oh, should have dropped this on him.
Caused more friendly fire than.
Okay. Yeah, tough fight though.
Oh well played. Look at it! Look at it!
Okay.
Oh, that is amazing! What a unit!
Nick was pointing at the skirt runner chariot, by the way.
Yeah, sorry.
Proof that it is good. I'm just using it wrong. That's what the issue was.
Absolutely. Every unit in this game is great. You just need to get the exact right environment
it's a game of
to
chess.
make it work.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! They really want Leech's head. Ickbold is the next one to try it. Oh.
Well, while Tom figures out how to get out of this, Nico might want to answer a question. We have a question here about Malus in Mortal Empires, specifically because he starts in the southeastern part of the map, correct?
Yep.
Is there a way for him to get out of that area and into the sort of the central ocean, the central sea?
Yeah. There is a, you could argue, not super elegant solution, but you can basically get rid of your Black Ark, disband it, or get it killed, and you can resummon it, and then they contain all of the buildings, so they don't get lost, skill tree and stuff like that. They're kind of immortal in that sense, straight away. So you can summon them when you get a new port. Then on the other side of the map, you can resummon them.
So we've got several issues here. One is that people were like, "Can we see the?" Yeah, they were like, "Oh, can we see the buildings for the Black Ark?" Well, maybe not in a bit.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, then it's all on you, right? I mean, then they have a face that stop them from getting a good view on the Black Ark buildings and skills. Come on, I mean, that's even in.
So should I tell you the plan?
What is the plan? Yeah, you have a plan again. Good.
The plan is this army here is going to beat that army there. No, so the plan is I'm going to camp in the corner, and these guys are going to get those kills. They're going to rack them up.
You believe in this Scorch Runner now?
Well, we're going to try. Well, the question is, do we go for the Lord? Do we chop the head off, right?
No.
But the plan is, we've got bombardment is our best thing going for us.
Mm-hmm.
And so the longer it takes for them to get to us, the better. I am just scared because we don't have many units left. Thank goodness we didn't bombard our own units.
Yes, yeah, good end celebration.
Oh my God, this army's bigger, isn't it?
And I think it has more range units in it. What did it have?
It's got warp grinders. If there's warp gunner rats, I'm dead.
Oh,
yep,
rattling
don't worry,
guns.
this is rattling guns. Like I can't kill rattling guns, and they are. Yeah, we're not winning this, lads. I'm sorry, everyone.
Oh, no.
The Black Ark is. Oh my goodness, the Black Ark is dead. Honestly, rattling guns, they're so powerful. I just can't deal with them. Just look at them. He's dead already. The Manticore's dead, and we haven't even started.
Oh no, I'm not feeling great about my Scourge Runner now.
Yeah. How do you feel about it now, Nico? Because they're about to get rattling guns to death. Okay, they're actually... Maybe they're the Achilles heel of the rattling gun. Right, just bombard. Can't avoid the bombardments if they hit all of you. They did quite a good job of avoiding them. That's a bit of health.
Yeah, I think you need to rely on your secret air force to get in the back. Yeah, those guys, for example.
What, the rattling guns? They're never going to make it.
You don't think you can get close?
Ooh, that was a nice hit. That was a really nice hit. Okay.
I think the main downside of that force really is that it doesn't have a good front line.
He's over there. Should we go around the back? It doesn't have a good front line, but I need to make sure they get to my front line before they shoot them. Does that make sense?
Oh.
This is what I'm saying, man. Like,
no, the harpies are shielding your manticore. That's good.
This was planned in this straight line.
Exactly yeah.
That's how you do it. That's how we do. Run, Scourge Runner Chariot. They need to make it to the army. Why am I shooting clan rats? Right. Bombardment number 2.
You're going for another round? Yeah. Pretty good.
I'll take that. What was it? Warp grinders. Good. Run, lads, run. Please run. Yeah, not bad. Okay.
I think you got the rattling gun out of the game. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Let's go again.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate the rattling gun. I hate it. And by that I mean it's such a good unit. I hate fighting against it. Oh my goodness, I'm so scared, Nico. I'm so scared. Look at how much health they're losing. But at least it's not my main army, because it does just they melt through units, don't they? They really do. Come on, bombardment. Come back. Oh, good. Yeah, okay. They're dead. Luckily, the Manticore has gone feral. Kind of.
Luckily.
Ish. Good news is they're about to come into range, and actually what we're going to do is...
What is the unit in the center there? The bubble dudes?
Hmm?
These guys? Circular? What is it? Oh, they're dangerous.
Where's the Lord? Oh, it's the... Yeah, it's that. Good. Ah, good, you're back.
Yeah, welcome back. Ah, lovely. So now you should engage. Now you should like just press forward with everything you got and just make them pay. Tom, make them pay.
Look at that. Whack that unit out.
Yeah, and you need to get into the... Yeah. Those two units are going to kill you.
I know, this rattling gun and this... I kind of now hate that the Feral Manticore went feral.
Yeah, you focus them with the range units. That's really good.
No use for you yet.
Yeah.
They're charging away. Good. Harpies. Get those rattling, annoying rats.
Yeah, I think you've done it. To be honest.
No, don't say that, Nico. Don't say that, Nico. I don't like it.
Don't throw now, Tom.
Don't do that to me.
Don't throw.
Where's the...
Look at them! Oh. How can you ever play Dark Elves ever again without Scorch Runners? I mean, come on. This unit.
I kind of like the idea of this. Feels a bit risky when I don't actually know how long it takes for this to come down, but I have a feeling it's in 3, 2, 1, boom, I am the best player at this game ever.
Oh, I don't know, Nick, if I can do this.
For the confidence now.
5 seconds ago.
Okay. There is still a rattling gun unit in there, but the flying units are going to go for it. They're all ranged. The flying units can hopefully catch up with them.
No front line.
Scourge Runner Chariots chase them. This boy's annoying still. Ickbolt.
You wanted a piece of Mr. Leech, but
Yeah,
not going to happen.
get maybe wrecked. We'll see how it goes. Wait, what? No!
Oh, no. your
I actually don't know what to do with
beloved
this.
Manticore.
I'm split. Literally, any rattling guns scare me. I'm not immune to their psychology. The Medusa going for them, is that a good idea? I'm about to find out. Right, you're bogged down with some spears. Wait. 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 Oh, come on. Yeah, get wrecked. Go.
Oh, that was a good hit.
It does it. I think it hits. It's like it targets.
All right.
Oh, that was scary.
Easy, man. Easy game.
Ludzin, I think the name is, said, is this the official Total War channel? It is the official Total War channel. We just changed our URL. I like your joke. Close victory as well. Whew. Thanks for your help, Nico. Hey, Frostball.
Solid. Dusa did good.
Get ready for the third stack.
Yeah, this yeah, comes out now.
Get slaved.
Nah, I think the third stack is not in range. But I think your strategy, you know, your plan did work. The second stack came now and tried to fight you and even lost. And now your siege down there is still quite open. It's good.
Yeah, true. Yeah, you didn't rate the plan at the start, did you? I suppose you didn't hear. Before you even heard it, you were just like, I don't like this plan.
Well, yeah, when you got me at the point where you said, I have a plan.
Yeah. Trait gained, builder. Nice. Guess who gained a rank? Our boy Admiral Leech. And guess what this means, Nico?
Oh,
show the building.
What is this? Where's this coming from?
What do we want?
Oh, the stuff of
Got an
legend.
achievement.
What is that?
Don't know. It's just for me.
It's for okay.
Let's just get that. Building panel. Lots of buildings to be had. Dependent on growth, right? So growth is the thing that's going to restrict you, and obviously money. But the cool thing I like is that everything is built in one turn.
Okay.
I really enjoy that.
Yeah, you don't like to wait for anything.
No, very impatient.
Very impatient.
Of course, we could upgrade some of our bombardments right now because
Yeah.
we've got a lot of growth. We've got some cash to do that.
Do you have all the recruitment options that you do? Yeah, exactly.
So we've got a
that
lot
you
of
want?
recruitment stuff. So we've got this. So we've got Dark Riders and whatever. You know, a bit
So
average.
can you show
but
where the new units
fine.
actually are?
Pardon?
Where the new units are.
Yes. So Scourge Runner Chariot is in the heart. I read that as Happy Cages initially.
in the happy cages.
So with harpies, we also get Scourge Runner Chariots. There's none up there. The next ones are up here.
Yeah.
So we've got the Bloodrack Medusa is here, which is in the Sorceress's cabin.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I said that right the first time. And then the Spire of Sorcery gives us that Bloodrack Shrine, which is a Medusa within a chariot, right? Kind of.
Yeah, big shrine rolling around, and she's on top of it and does her stuff.
Does her stuff indeed. So that's in there. But yeah, like so. This is what we upgraded from the Let's Players. I added this building, and that's how we added the Cold One Knights and the Black Guard of Nagaron. I'm gonna sneeze.
Bless you.
Thank you. Oh my goodness, that took me out. Because actually, we have a lot of the other. We've got a lot of the buildings. Do I really care about Witch Elves or Assassins? Not overly.
Yeah, it's also not my favorite type of unit. You
And
don't have a
as
lot of the green buildings. Do you not like the green buildings?
Well, I feel like it's a waste because this is a mobile army building unit. And so for me personally, this is obviously me, I decided to not focus on any income at all for this and wanted to focus purely on making it a place where I can jump around from place to place and upgrade the army that's nearby.
Right. Do you know one of the green buildings upgrades the experience of your units?
Yeah, but fighting does that too.
Ah, okay.
Thoughts?
So you're more of a fighter.
Yes.
Well, it is a difference if you get like the rank. What is
Yeah.
it? 6?
I think
6 units from the get-go.
Yeah.
Quite,
That is
quite,
true.
Quite nice.
It's very true. But for me, it's this one here, isn't it? It's the
Yeah.
torture posts. But for me, I've got a lot of those buildings on these spaces. But they're obviously doing public order and other things.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, that's the difference, right? On that one, on the Black Ark, it adds experience. But on this one, it adds public order, right?
Yeah.
Is that the difference?
Yeah. That's a fair
But
point.
maybe you're right. So we could do this. It is all units, actually. That's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean,
I think you might have swayed
it
me.
is a good recruitment tool, right? That's where you get your units from, so
Mhm.
it's quite valuable in that sense. Quite good, but yeah, you can also buff the income, obviously, from all the battles that you do in the sphere. It's also quite good.
All right, I'm sold.
Ah, wow. Okay, and then you get all the upgrades for your artillery pieces, maybe for the last 3 slots.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a good idea. We do have we have quite a bit of cash. We could.
Do you want to get a dragon?
I do like dragons. Do you?
Yeah, I think they're good.
Let's do that, and let's also recruit more people because it turns out this army is busy.
And Admiral Leech actually deserves the units. He does quite well.
He's proven his worth.
Exactly.
Maybe
yes.
a Reaper Bolt Thrower in there. I find them incredibly useful. We'll save some spaces for some other units, but I think I'm gonna get some Blackguard as well. Do I want 3? I don't have much anti-large at the moment. So that's probably a decent investment. Because actually what I might end up doing is getting rid of some of those, but we'll see. Alright, I'm happy with that. So we did that fight. That's useful. Malus is still sorting himself out. Getting himself pretty. Oh, I still can't believe that didn't build. Just going to never let that go.
Do you expect an attack next turn on either of the 2 cities?
I don't think they're going to, This one's got 5. This one's got 5 as well. I don't know. I don't think the Skaven might now. Now they're a bit angry, a bit riled up. They might.
Yeah, what you did too quick. Oh. What's happening? What's Malekith doing?
He's just moving around, smashing up the crone. Having a great time.
Oh. I think Queek wants out. Queek is not happy the way this is going.
What do you think? I'm tempted to do it so he breaks the siege, build my stuff and attack him again.
Then you get your... there's a good chance then you get your building completed. So.
Well, it'll be completed, right? Will it complete straight away?
I mean, if he doesn't attack you next turn, then... No. At the end of the turn, it would... No, when does it restart? That's a good question in the turn.
Shall we find out?
Yeah.
I think
you have a lot of stuff to sort yourself out, right?
We will take, obviously, a bit of a diplomatic hit by fighting him immediately again.
Oh, well, I mean, that's a question. When do you want to attack? I mean, you have the high elves to deal with. You are a treacherous bastard.
Let's do it.
Just so you can get your fortification building.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Wars have been started
fair,
for less, I guess.
Yeah. To be fair, he'll probably attack me anyway. It did build.
There you go.
So now you know.
Cool.
How exciting. Yeah, I'm adding public order buildings because that's scary. That's all fine. They're all happy.
So where did I think
he's mustering, which
Queek is now going to wreck Krokar's place. Is he?
He might. Well, he's definitely.
He's marching
he's
up
definitely
north. He's not at
annoying
war
it.
with you anymore, so yeah.
Huh.
Good reaction.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just gonna build that. Public order's quite tasty up here. I like living in the jungle, those dark elves.
Yeah, I mean, I saw someone asking that in terms of climate types. We had to adjust the climate types for Malus. Quite a bit.
Dragon.
3 turns. Wow.
Worth it. But why am I not replenishing? Because black... I guess I need to move here,
I think you need to move into your own sea region.
Let's move and then we'll build that. That's fine. These guys still not attacking yet. I am tempted to build another army. I don't really have the cash now because I kept building dragons.
Reasonable, responsible decision or dragons. I mean,
the malice inside me got greedy and just wanted stuff.
Oh wow, okay. That is a lot of spearmen. How are we feeling about that one?
I don't like these odds.
You gotta believe in your defense skills. It's a major settlement though, is it?
We've got this, which is helpful. We're in.
May their death be slow.
Let's fight it. Let's see what happens. I mean, I'm better at historical Total War battles than Warhammer. I think the amount of rock paper scissors is there's for me. I'm like,
Spearman,
I think
swordsman.
it can be quite a difficult
Right.
one to fight.
Oh wow, here we go.
Well, it's gonna be a roller coaster of emotions, isn't it?
It's gonna be epic.
Yeah. So I think but I'm. We've been doing all right. I think with your little bits of guidance, we've been fighting relatively well. By the way, I love these towns. I remember when I first joined CA.
Yeah.
Obviously, I joined just before. Well, I joined when Wood Elves came out.
Mm-hmm.
It just come out. But then, first proper thing I worked on was Warhammer 2, and I remember having to make a video for these and just doing
Fly
some cool
around in the city,
cinematic
get
shots.
lost.
Man, these cities are cool. Look at this. So much detail. So cool. I'm just selling the game now. I'm just being a shill. I mean, that is literally my job, right? But that's all fine. Nick said yes. What's the range on this bad boy? The space bar on. Press the space bar on this keyboard.
What happens?
It's not good space bar, is it?
Oh,
it's
wow,
just a
yeah,
pretty
it's-
weak space bar.
Oh, is that one of the reasons why?
Yeah, so I
sometimes-
keep losing it.
Space Mar's weak.
So we've got a bit of cav. It's not really going to do much for me. I might actually just make it be the shield here. I don't really know what to do with the cav. Any recommendations?
You only have
wait.
that one gate, right?
This is the point. Oh, they've got a lot of towers, haven't they? They got anything that's an easy target? Have they got any artillery?
No.
They're just bare
It's
spearmen,
basically
aren't
spearman
they?
and a few. What is it? Shadow warriors or how they're called?
Yeah, I think it was Shadow. Well, there was Moss
Oh,
and
a few-
Seaguard.
also Seaguard as well.
Spearman.
Oh well,
Moss and
they're hidden.
Seaguard.
They're probably hiding somewhere in the in
Yeah.
the forests.
I do like High Elves a little bit, by the way. They just look cool. Anyway, I'm just
The
gonna...
death animation is also quite good.
What do you reckon? Run down the middle? Confuse them? It's not the worst idea I've ever had.
Send your cavalry out in the dark. I heard that one before.
Because I don't think the Seaguard will turn in time. Is it really going to gain us anything? Or we sally forth? I don't know, I'm just...
It's a very narrow map, so yeah,
I
don't think-
really...
I don't think you can
I
get a
really
lot of
don't
value.
know what to do here. In general. Recommendations for lining up on the walls? Got any?
How many range units do you have? 5? You're not going to do a ton of damage with them.
Yeah, I've got 5. Yeah, 5 ranged. Yeah, I'm really at a loose end here. Let's do that. I'm fine with them being on the corner. Let's put you boys here. You boys here. That feels like a bit of a waste. You boys go there. Let's just fight this. Let's gamble. Gambling always pays off. That was
We
actually pretty
do
decent.
already have plot armor basically in our game, right? All of our legendary lords are immortal.
Probably should have put her up on the wall. Oh yeah, good. I can still do that because we haven't actually started yet. She can start firing some stuff at them. You know what I'm saying?
And target the units and not the towers with your towers. No,
Oh,
click on the
the towers.
towers. Yeah, and click on the units. Because you're not going to bring down the towers probably anyway, so do some damage.
Thanks for having confidence in
Our
our
defenses.
units. Where are these other boys then?
Oh, they're here hiding somewhere probably. They're going to appear soon,
Yeah.
right in front of you. You have a lot of the of your range units there up in the front. I'm not a big fan of that.
No?
Yeah, you should probably like even pull them down and then shoot from below, like right there, and then keep them bogged up with one of the It's good. Very good.
They're not going for the gate at all, are they, actually? Should probably hop up. I wonder if that will hit. About to find out.
I would actually save your stuff and get the burning head then. Lots of burning heads into the groups.
What, once they're on the wall, or?
I don't think it works on the wall though. But if they probably at some point I would pull back into one of the funnel points here and then let them come and then just get some good burning heads off.
I send my cav out there.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Now you've got space. Okay, first unit's on the wall.
First unit dead too. Okay. Generally going average.
Oh, your cavalry goes into the... Yeah.
There they
Get
are.
him! Get him, boys!
Come on, Cav. When should we do a burning head, do you reckon?
Burning head is a little bit erratic the way it moves around. Oh, the spearmen should try to on the bottom end of them. Yeah, they should go for them, and the range unit should shoot into them. Yeah, perfect. Cavalry is doing its job.
Yeah, it's doing fine. I feel like I should drop a burning head now. Here?
It's like a waste.
I've got so many of them though.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of burning heads. I'm
Okay.
sick of it.
Yeah, that is
Burning
maybe 2
head.
units.
Burning head. Burning head. Burning head. Burning head. Burning head.
Oh no! It turned left. Why did it turn left?
It's because the game hates me.
Amazing bowling shot.
Oh my goodness, they're dead. What is this? The Reaper Bolt Thrower? What are you doing? Oh my goodness. That's lost the game, isn't it?
Yeah, I think the range unit in the middle, those 2 range units, get them back and turn them to the right. Yeah, get them down and then they shoot into that right bulk where there's a lot of spearmen. Or in that bulk, there's also a lot of units. Oh, they overwhelm you.
Death Hag's there. Yeah, that unit didn't do too well, did it? That's fine. Burning head. Burning head. Kind of want to just... I don't mind. Can you do it on a wall?
I don't think so.
We're about to find out. No. Oh, I can imagine.
Yeah, I think at some point your last chance is really to pull back into a the end narrow bit and then try to funnel all of those units in.
What, up to here?
Yeah.
You ready for it now?
Maybe.
Start preparing. Let's get our... Oh, let's try and get our Death Hag out of there, actually. If she can. And get our...
Yeah, those central units with your lord. Yeah. Get them back, maybe. Yeah. And try to find a
Basically,
good...
we're banking it all on one burning head doing all the work.
Exactly.
I like that.
I mean, you had a lot of charges left, right? How much? 30
Yeah, I've got
minutes?
30, you've got loads.
Yeah.
How much does it cost again? I forget.
15, 18. No, 8. 8 only. Wow.
I've got 3 pops. Overall, it's not looking good, is it? Don't worry, it's just our capital.
Don't worry.
Kind of wish you'd gone down the middle rather than going around there, but what can I do about that? I'm just at Control A, to be honest.
Run! Save
Fall
yourselves! Yeah. Some of the units are damaged, but there's also
Actually,
a lot
I
of
had
full
to
ones.
stay. I need her to stay near enough.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if I could do the wall?
Yeah,
by the way?
I mean
Can
that
you
is exactly when they walk down. You have the units here, the 3 units here that need to block off one of the ways. Yeah.
Might find a
Doesn't
bug.
work, Tom. Yeah, you would. This must be bugged. Please.
Oh dear. When do you reckon? I might fireball.
No. You go big, go big or go home now. You need to just get them all together into the end zone.
I might as well pop an early one. Because I've got enough Winds of Magic to do a few.
Oh, did That was a good hit.
Yeah, I don't know if
So
she's getting attacked.
If you
So
oh shit.
that was my concern, is that
Oh, get her out.
oh my goodness. All of
Oh, yeah,
them.
have quite a few units. I think you can still do it if you get her out.
Get out. You're key to this plan. Don't let that one high elf bloke stop you. No, don't get stabbed.
She's out.
She's out.
MVP is out.
Oh my goodness. Will this work? Getting hella scared. Do I have no? Did no spearmen make it back?
Oh,
It's
just ton of skirmish. They're like just running around like wild chicken because they were range units.
I like that wild chicken. I like that as a phrase.
Yeah, wait. Yeah, if you get those units back and can funnel them into that way, then
This unit of
Easy
spearmen
win.
is going to be my downfall.
I hope not. Like I don't think you win this, but I'm really hyped for some really good burning heads now.
You
So
bet-
you got to deliver.
I need that unit to route, which it now is. Should we do another burning head?
Yeah, I think.
Oh, that looks like a nice path.
Crispy elves.
Yeah, that was nice.
Okay,
That's satisfying.
two more of them, and then maybe you have a chance. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, it's such a juicy spot there. Cool down, please.
Melee. All of you melee. You're not really doing that.
5 seconds.
Come on. Come on.
I would say when you wait a little bit longer. Wait a little bit longer until they. Oh no.
Yeah, let's do it. Oh, they're not liking it. Yeah, you kind of just run at them, I guess, but just do your best.
You run out of units.
Burning Head's still going though. Shout out to the Burning Head. Hit this unit of Shadow Warriors right at the back, who, by the way, have the world's longest range.
Oh, come on. At least one more.
Dun, 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 dun. Cross franchise.
God.
Should I do it on the hero?
Now we're going full friendly fire. Oh, what? No! Oh, no. Oh.
So during that battle,
that
we
was
had
painful.
during that battle we had
Painful
some
for my-
questions about when we are showing off the rest of the DLC. So I just wanted to pop in and show this off. Whoops, that's not the right one. This is one. So we're today on the Wednesday. Come on, go away. There we go. Wednesday the 4th, where we're showing off Malus Darkblade. Next week we'll be showing off Rapon's, the FLC Lord, and then the Thursday after that is the release stream, where we'll be showing off Snikch.
Indeed, you do. Réponse will be pre-recorded, unfortunately, because nobody is in the studio. Well, there will be like 20 people, but all the devs are out. But so we will have to pre-record that, but don't worry, it'll run at the same time. We will be showing off the gameplay. Everything will be great. The only difference will be it will be pre-recorded. But there you go. Right. That's gone, I guess. Malus is angry now. Oh, this has been a roller coaster, this stream, you know? How do you feel? Is this the first stream you've ever done with us?
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
You're a natural. Oh, she's dead. Good.
Good.
How
You
the-
gave her. Oh, you also gave her the amazing sword.
Ah, well, that's gone now. I've got a better sword.
I've
Warp
got
sword.
a war sword.
Well, luckily we've finished that.
I think Admiral Leech needs to come home and save the world.
Yeah, he really does, doesn't he? Should we go via that? I don't know. aren't they replenishing? That's fine. We can solve that problem. Diddlin, diddlin, diddlin. It's in my head now. It's not good, is it? Right, one of these. I don't really need one of these again now. Let's get a few more of these boys. Got one turn really to build something. I guess we'll save it for the drag. Drag.
Mm-hmm.
How are you doing, Malus? Up in your
Just
little
chilling out.
Oh, he's kind of replenishing, isn't he?
Yeah, I think you can.
Probably enough of an army to start coming back.
Yeah.
But also, is it?
I mean, what is your grand plan? Do you have a grand plan of
The
how you
grand
proceed?
plan, I guess, would
So
be
obviously, you want to take back your home, right? No.
we need to take this back, yeah.
Yeah.
This army might be enough, but I do have a lot of cash.
Mm-hmm.
I could build another army here.
What is he
I
saying?
heard it that time. I couldn't hear what he's saying. It's a bit quiet for us.
Yeah,
isn't
it is quite quiet. I think
Um,
Zakan was. Did you actually show off the whispers?
Incredibly valid point. No.
Wh-
So, another thing, are these little whispers that we can do. Oh, actually, we've been doing one already.
Only 6 turns for that's a lot.
So, do you want-
but the reward! Look at
yeah,
it.
we're never going to do it, are we? But this is the reward, which would be pretty nice. A possession.
And those
It's two is
items,
not
so we have
nice.
items and follower and banners. We played a lot around with this, with the reward mechanics to make them unique, and they're all like hints towards existing items from his lore. So there's a very similar brass medallion, I think it is called in the story. So this is kind of a similar item, not the same item, but
Mhm.
obviously that's where we took the inspiration from.
This is our other whisper.
Be at war with the Deathwood Sentinels, you get just a lot of slaves for it.
Tempting.
Yeah, I mean, that is the odd one where it's, I mean, Tarkin just wants you to declare war against someone. I think he feels a bit bored. So if you want to declare war against those guys, then...
Well, actually, didn't the crone just get killed? So we
Yeah,
might
I
be able to
think
drag those into a war with Malekith.
maybe there's a good strategy, actually. So would Malekith like to join you? Yeah, potentially. Bit of a warmongering. Oh. Well, we're
Done.
sorted. Thousands.
Pretty should have checked my slaves first, but don't worry, it's all going correctly.
Nice. Good move.
So there we go. Fun. Done
He's
that
still
one.
complaining though. Tarkin was like, I hear nothing or I want nothing or something. Cool.
Right. God, this is a bit of a mish, isn't it? Right, we could recruit a lord. Oh, she from before. She obviously died at some point. She would be tempting, I guess.
How do you figure out which one you want?
Let's look at what they look like.
Is it just a picture?
Picture in the name, see who I'm drawn to.
Yeah, okay.
I like this guy because he's malicious.
Oh, okay.
And he's a high beastmaster, and that's a good opportunity for us to try and show that. Even though some people obviously have seen it in the Let's Play. But let's... all of our good buildings are in here.
The Black Ark might be back in range, so you can recruit some units, I guess.
Yeah, let's
That's
start getting some
cheap.
yeah, some cheap units. And I guess also just try and defend this a bit. Tempted to upgrade tower, I guess. Actually, this one's already done. It's like attempting to try and get some more garrisons. That battle was mental. 'Cause this public order, I'm shocked how good it is. We'll wait one more turn, then we'll move away, I think. 'Cause then there'll be enough.
Yeah, there might be a
units.
lot of things on your characters there. Why can you get crossfire? Oh yeah, so there's also a change. That some of the ports, or how many units did we do that for? I think it might be only Dark Elves at the moment. They get the Corsair handbows, I think, from the port building as well, baseline now, just to make it a little bit easier to get your unit roster getting going.
That's an issue.
What is that?
About to rebel.
I mean,
Actually, it's not an issue. We've got a massive garrison.
you're confident to defeat whatever rebel army will spawn here.
I think that's a pretty good garrison.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think this is the most confident I've heard you today.
It's because there's only 20 minutes left.
It's not going to get to that. You like
Right, let's move again.
So do you go straight for the settlement, or do you want to intercept
Well,
them, or
my plan is just to get. This is. I would go here.
into the
Well, but there's something in the way because I kind of want to be near to it,
right?
but also near enough to reinforce them. If that makes sense, I could always force march.
Oh yeah, there's also
Actually,
another.
don't worry, we're in range. Ah,
Have we mentioned that anywhere that we renamed the core factions? Might have been seen in the end time that, like in Warhammer 2, where we started naming the core factions basically into their regional with their regional name, like Aatane, I think, for High Elves, for example. We also backported that now to the Warhammer 1 factions. So Empire is not Empire anymore, it's Reichland. It's also a little quality of life thing, which a lot of people requested, and yeah, we felt it was the right thing to do. You got your fortification building now. Why are you still staring at that? It only makes you 72. You stare at it as like your most valuable thing in the world. Need to keep this.
just don't like losing.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Well, Malekith goes crazy.
the only issue is obviously we're feeding him to make him stronger, really, because he's just going to get bigger, and eventually he might turn on. Like it's gonna. We're making him bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah,
really.
which is good for you, right? I mean, come on. Oh, you triggered the. You just completed your next shipment,
Yeah.
which means now trouble is
So they're
after
they're
you.
over here.
Potentially, yeah. So Malus,
Well, he's full now.
you think
go.
you can take them on? Let's go. Let's do it.
Is this right? Oh, Dios míos. Okay. Right. So that is going to stay there. While it's there, we're building a dragon.
Dragon.
Where is it? Am I blind?
Oh, you don't have enough money. You're 40 short.
Well, we're not building a dragon, and we can't. I guess this is actually we're about to tank our income, aren't we? Let's wait. These two armies will be able to take it, right?
I think so. Maybe
I
yeah.
can't believe I'm 40 short. I don't want to cancel any of those. I wonder.
Oh, ask your buddy. Do you have some cash, please? Oh my God! What a good guy, Malekith. You're like, oh, Daddy, can I have a dragon?
He was like, fine.
Fine.
MVP of the stream.
Oh, wow.
Malekith.
Brilliant move by Tom, to be fair. I mean, you're really utilizing all the tools to get your dragon out. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Right, thanks for joining us today. Joking. Oh, I really need to pee as well. I don't know if it's because I got nervous all of a sudden or what happened, but... So of course, by
That's
the way,
a great ending, though, to be honest.
this is going to be a good ending. Yeah. Oh, this is going to be awful. So yes, as I was about to say, then I've forgotten, so I'm stalling for time. I was going to say something. Oh, of course, yes. So you've been sent here by Malekith to collect,
Yeah.
obviously the resource that's helping him
To complete the vortex.
to complete the vortex. Don't worry, I'm not pausing it. I'm not looking. Chill out, everyone. I can't remember where I was going with it. Oh, of course, yeah. And so this is what happens: is every time you hit one of those benchmarks,
Yeah, you basically complete your shipment, you try to send it off, and then, yeah.
people get word of it.
Yeah, basically, and come after you. And, yeah. Then you see what happens in the story.
You die.
Well, maybe the story ends here.
Wait,
I hope
what
not.
level are we as well? Are we level 10 or not?
Level 10.
As in, is Sarkhan here or not?
I don't think so. I mean, you can easily find out and select him. I think you just made it to the second stage,
Wait.
so...
Are they not directly on us? Okay, okay. Oh my goodness, we must have just become rank 10.
Is it? Do you have Tarkin?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No way! Wow, you timed this beautifully.
I just knew when I was getting ambushed. You guys really need to start doing some work. Scourge Runner Chariots, get in there. We're just getting whacked by artillery.
Out of the forest.
Oh, and now we
didn't
get...
see.
This has happened. Try and solve that, someone. Oh
And that is a
awful.
Scryer army, right? So you know what kind of stuff they have.
Yep, loads of good stuff that's going to kill me, but don't worry. Oh, it's Scourge Runner Chariot, you start going in there.
Nope,
Actually,
I'm not
mate, it's a bit busy in there. Go on, Cold One Knights, get through that gap.
No, there's no gap.
I didn't see
There
it
is
saving.
no gap.
Yes, there is. They made a gap. Oh my goodness, I hate rattling guns. I hate the rattling guns so much. Where are the rattling guns? Rattle them.
Okay.
Oh. This is mental.
I think the how they call it, the Doomers? The Skaven unit? That
Yeah,
just
yeah,
rolls
Doomers.
through all of the units. I think that is one of the most annoying units, I have to say, for me
Really?
personally. Yours is the rattling guns or whatever, but
Yeah, yeah, 100%.
for me it's the Doom units because you cannot stop them. They wherever they want to go, they go, and you can't stop them with whatever unit you put in front of you.
Our leadership debuff's quite nice, actually.
Oh, yeah. So that's rattling gun number 1 gone.
Well, I would like it a bit more gone. Oh, they've rallied. That's really irritating. They're so close. Right, go for the other rattling gun. Well, of course, if anyone's got any final questions they want Nico to try and answer, do fire them in now. Where's my ranged gone? Oh, it's got melted.
Is it Doomer? Yeah, okay, you sorted it out. Nice.
It's worked out amongst themselves.
I think you
You
need to
still-
reattach those guys.
Yeah, I was trying to work it out who's attached, who's not. You get in there. You start doing
I
this.
think you're doing pretty well. I'm not sure if they actually managed to attack with all of their forces. Maybe they were a little bit overconfident and thought like, oh, I can sort Tom out. I think it's not a big problem in battle.
He's rubbish. I've seen him on Total Alive.
Yes, our AI is watching the streams.
Yeah. Can you imagine? Explain a lot. I'm joking. I'm joking. It's an AI joke, everyone. Calm down. This could be going worse.
No, I think you sorted yourself out. That was pretty good.
I love the leadership debuff on the Skaven. Big fan of that. We're about to break through here. Murderer's Prowess has popped, which is actually hella useful. Let's get our boy Malus attacking over here.
Nice. Yeah, I think the main front line was not that strong, but the rattling guns were there to scare you. But you overcome your fears and dealt with them.
Yeah, I think, well, this is quite a good army, isn't it, to be fair to it. Is that a War Hydra? Oh no, it's our Core One Knights. Where is our War Hydra? Where's our Scourge Runner Chariot?
All these questions. Yeah, come on.
Oh, you're just here. Okay.
Yeah, it's all good.
Oh, he didn't like that. Literally one hit, and it was just like, actually, I'm alright.
Drive by Doom.
Yeah. War Hydra's hit those rattling guns, which is overall positive. If they could bog down that'd be great. I hate fighting the forest. Fitbit's probably telling me to go for a walk. It is. It's been 2 hours of sitting down. Let's do that. Look at, I love that drop so much, and they're all just like, actually, yeah, I don't want to fight this guy. I'm gonna leave now. All of you get that. Shoot the rattling guns. Don't let the rattling guns survive. I actually want to flame this boy if I can. Who's attacking him?
Darkblade, forward, Druki.
Come on, mate. There we go. No, not yet. Come on. You're not engaged in melee. I can see you. It's gone alright.
No, just
For now.
2 more times now.
Yeah, I know, literally, it's just going to be like bang, bang, bang. Little annoying one is running away. Where's my Scourge Runner chariots? Right, get yourself in melee. Sort me out some problems. Some nice bit of fire there. It's all going great. Oh, now he's turned around. I see ya. I see ya. Well, how do you like if I do that? Oh, I was hoping they'd rout before they even got there. Close. They're about to.
Look at him. Oh. What a beauty, that man.
Come on. Get. Just these rattling guns, really, isn't it? From this side. Is that my Flock of Doom? It's not gonna pop, is it? He's such a wimp. There's Festit. Come on, fight me. Come on, fight me. Oh, he's just getting wrecked, isn't he? I think he's all they've got left, really. He's melting relatively quickly. We could Zarkan it up, but maybe it's a bit risky. What do you think?
Oh, you always talking it up. Right.
Alright, let's do it. Just quick pop that. Do it just in time, I think.
It is.
Yeah, you don't like that, do you?
And he has a complete unique set of animations, so he fights like very differently, which is also really cool.
It's really cool. It's just this unit left. And he's running away again. Might win. That's the Scourge Runner Chariot and the Gold Run Knights.
Which unit's actually left on the field? One
That's
red
it.
dot on the minimap. No, is it?
Oh, it's this unit here. It's about to die. Oh no, there's one over there as well. Cold One Knights are going to come in and save the day. Malus might die, which I don't like. Who's over here?
Is that something?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's going to save the day. Come on.
Master Assassin stays for a very long
no.
time. Victory!
Done. But Pyrrhic, and we're probably about to get hit by a second one. So we might start it.
Sisters of Slaughter, 241 kills.
Well,
Wow.
Not a bad effort for them.
Since you asked for questions, a lot of questions came in.
Yeah.
I picked out some of the best ones. So we have a follow-up question on the renaming you mentioned, Nico. So how does that apply to the dwarves? Are they specifically? I'm just going to read this comment as it was. How does that rename apply to the dwarves? Are they called Silver Road or Karasakarak?
I think we went with the region names for most of them.
All right.
So Karazakarak should be correct.
Then we have a request for Tom to show off the Black Ark base building before we close up the stream.
I can do that.
I think they want to see
That's nice.
stats.
Oh.
So wait a minute. Before we do this, does this mean even though we're full 10, will we...
Oh, that's now where the two work against each other. And now you actually manage to get past that. Past the negative. Which is only for a few turns, but yeah.
I'm just going to pop those 3 as well. Just
Oh, look at them all come for you.
one at a time. It's very considerate of them to do it one at a time, though.
Yeah, next time there might be 3 of them, so yeah.
Oh, he's leveled up as well. Oh, they want... Yeah, right, sorry, I'm scattering my own thoughts now.
Yeah.
So you want to see the base building here. So, we are level 5 Black Ark, which is why I was very scared. To be fair, that fight with Admiral Leech, the second one, we would have lost this very high tier Black Ark, which would have been quite damaging for the campaign.
Well, again, it respawns in like 5 or 6
sure,
turns.
but we would have lost it for this bit. Where we're about to have
Obviously,
some
all
cool
of the
battles.
units would have been gone. You would have needed to re-recruit. So the
Yeah.
change mainly is, I think, that it started lower and went higher overall with the upkeep from the main building. Now it starts at 50%, but then doesn't increase very much. And also the unit specific, when you go over the recruitment buildings, They also, the recruitment buildings, they also reduce the upkeep of specific unit types. That also has been reduced overall. So overall, it's probably enough of the upkeep in general on Black Arcs, but we still kept a lot of it because we still want to get players to use that feature and, you know, get additional armies that way and attack ports with it. So, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yep.
I'm just hovering over these so you can pause it in the VOD if you want to. But then, of course, we also have, this is the Black Arc main building. I'll quickly just scroll through this so you can see roughly what's going on. But there you go. They're the Black Arc main buildings. Right, you've got a level up to do here. Level 3, Flock of Doom. Someone said we could, pop that potion and then that will happen, but actually I'd rather not, because we'd rather keep his possession. We're still replenishing because we've just completed that mission, which is hella convenient, by the way.
Yeah.
Like, it's really useful for us right now.
Yeah.
That's happened. Because it means we can stay full Zarkan, which will give us those extra abilities in the battle. Because that's going to get harder and harder each time, because next time we might have to fight a whole big stack. Of course, this unit isn't replenishing, which isn't great, but you win some, you lose some. The Lord over here is not moved. That is correct. It shall stay that way. We haven't really got much cash to be upgrading. Once that dragon gets built, we're probably going to be making about 40 income as well, so that's pretty fun.
Oh.
That's pretty equal, though.
Oh, they've got a lot of... Jeez. It says it's... I'd rather roll a dice, I think. What do you think? We will lose this level 18 Hydro.
Potentially use a lot of the units that you might care about. I think you might have a chance of winning the Ultra Resolve here, but...
The stream is basically over, so you will never have to play this save again.
Do you want to give Ultra Resolve
Do whatever you want.
Or do you want to...
I mean, you don't really...
Let's end with a fight. Let's end with it during the fight. We'll just roll out mid-fight.
And then you can imagine on how Tom got beaten after.
Yeah,
Steam
at least this
ended.
isn't an ambush.
Yeah.
Really true. I don't know about that deadline. He's asking about keyboard shortcuts for item abilities, just like magic items have shortcuts. I don't know if you can see his question there, but I don't think that's
I don't think anything has changed. We're always looking into these bits, and if they're if they get a higher priority, then we try to do them.
Right, so we're gonna get Rattling Gunned. I like this little defense. This is where we live now. To be honest, these are gonna hold here. I mean, I know they don't. This isn't how it works, but I'm gonna pretend it is. Because as we said,
looks nice.
we're never really gonna have to fight this. Let's put the actually.
So yeah, you did see that they have a lot of artillery pieces. They have a reinforcing army, so you need to kind of deal with those warp lightning cannons to some degree. Get some units in the back somewhere.
So we've got these two up here. Oh, maybe I didn't put the Skirt Round Chariot up there. I didn't. Don't worry about it.
It's just Black Arcs. Just Black Arcs can attack ports now and interact with ports.
Yeah. It's a shame we don't have the Black Arc for this. Well, they're having fun while they're reinforcing. They're going to come together as one big old unit. And am I excited for that? Yes, incredibly. But yes, we'll round the stream out with this happening. But thanks everyone for watching. Thank you, Nico, of course, for joining me today. Have you had fun for your first stream?
Yeah.
Would you do it again?
Yeah, of course.
Good to know. We might need you on launch day. Because on launch day, we'll be doing a big mega stream.
A mega stream?
6 hours.
With my boy Snikch?
Yeah. 6 hours.
Probably an interesting thing to do. Yeah.
It's going to be mental. We'll probably have a few of you come in and out, so we give people a rest and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, of course, thanks everyone for watching.
A few of us as well, I hope.
What was that?
I hope it's a few of us as well.
There will be a few of us as well. We're just getting
6
smashed by
hours
this warp lightning cannon, by the way. Let's just get some cinematic shots of that.
Oh, it looks lovely. I love that.
What a beautiful game. But yeah, so next, well, we're streaming tomorrow, right, Nick?
Yeah, you and me, throwback.
We're playing some Rome 2. I haven't played Rome 2 for ages. Of course, keep your eyes peeled on all of the influencers' channels for loads of content as well, because they're dropping content regularly over the next week. for Shadow and the Blade, so keep your eyes peeled for that. In terms of content we're doing, of course, we've got the response stream next week, which will be pre-recorded, and then on the Thursday you can join us from 12 till 6. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah, 12 till 6 on launch day, so a bit of pre and a bit of after, and you can join us to play some of the Snikch campaign, which is going to be great fun. But yeah, we really appreciate you watching, appreciate you hanging out with us today. I hope you've had a great time, because I sure have, even though we lost a couple of battles and it started really ropily.
You did a good job.
Thanks, Nick. I appreciate it. I appreciate the kind words. But of course, guys, thank you very much for seeing you, and see you guys later next time.
Yep, see ya.